Class, we are now on our second grading. Okay, so for our component for the second grading, we have commercial cooking or cookery. So what is cooking or cookery? Class, it is the art, science, and craft of using heat to prepare food for consumption. So cooking techniques and ingredients vary widely across the world. So from grilling food over an open fire to using electric stoves to baking in various types of ovens, reflecting unique environmental, economic, and cultural traditions and trends. I know that you are very familiar with the following healthy foods. So we have fruit and veggies, okay, spices, okay, sometimes glass, and most of them can be found in Asian countries, okay. So they are considered, of course, as an Asian food. We also have class your ultimate favorite, the foods produced by our fast food chain in the Philippines, okay, or even abroad. We have McDo, what else? Yes, Burger King, Jollibee, okay, KFC, so name them all, okay. Next, we also have your favorite lutong bahay, okay. Afritada, kare-kare, tinola, sinigang, blue cordon, what else? Okay, menudo, adobo, okay, the silog meals, only in the Philippines. Okay, so name them all. So here are my favorite passages that I want to share with you class. Okay, so we have one cannot think well, love well, sleep well if one has not dined well, which is very true class. Okay, there is a feeling of contentment, okay, of satisfaction when you are, yes, when you have dined well. So a recipe has no soul. You as the cook must bring soul to the recipe. So I hope I am looking forward for the coming days class. Okay, as a cook, you must bring soul to the recipe. Cooking is all about the people. Food is maybe the only thing that really has the power to bring everyone together. Absolutely true. Okay, so no matter what culture, everywhere around the world, that people eat together. Okay, especially for your family when you have your um, gathering, okay, with your relatives, with your peers. So one thing is for sure, there is always a food at the table involved. Okay, food brings people together on many different levels. It's the nourishment of the soul and body. It's truly love. Okay, so eating can be defined as the consumption of food and liquid to sustain life and to meet our body's basic needs for growth, development, and of course, function. Okay, so this passage is absolutely right. Okay, so every cell in the body depends on a continuous supply of calories and nutrients, whether obtained, of course, through food or IV nutrients or tube feedings. So eating and food, however, also have the symbolic meanings associated with love, comfort, stress reduction, okay, security, reward, and of course, power. So all of us have turned to food at one time, especially when we are stressed. Okay, it's or another for comfort to help us cope with stressful experiences. What else? Yes, to control our emotions and to satisfy desires. Okay, so food choices, so while influenced by taste and nutritional value, are also typically influenced by past experiences, many of which are, of course, social in nature. Let's proceed to the learning area standard. Okay, so you must demonstrate the knowledge, skills, values, and attitude, of course, in technology and livelihood education, which will enable you. Okay, to gain employment, become an entrepreneur, a middle-level manpower, or pursue higher education. Class this module is an exploratory course which leads you to commercial cooking and C2 or the National Certificate Level 2. So it covers four common competencies that a grade 8 U class must possess. Okay, so namely, we have the use and maintain kitchen tools and equipment, perform mensuration and calculation, interpret kitchen layout, practice occupational safety and health. Okay, so these are the four common competencies which are covered separately in lesson 5. Okay, so meaning we have our content standard. The learners demonstrate an understanding of basic concepts and theories in cookery. We proceed to the very important part of our subject orientation, which is, of course, the standard of learning. Okay, we have to generate a business idea that relates with the career choice in cookery, utilize appropriate kitchen tools, equipment, and paraphernalia, carry out measurements and calculations in a required task, okay, read and interpret kitchen plans, importance of occupational health and safety procedures, and evaluate and control hazards and risks in the workplace. Class, what to expect for the second grading. Okay, so we have the knowledge and skills. You will be able to know the personal entrepreneurial competencies and skills, different kitchen tools and equipment and their uses, of course, how to calculate the cost of production, apply health, safety, and security procedures in the workplace, carry out measurement and calculations, and control of hazards in the workplace and the uses of personal protective equipment. So we have the different topics class. Okay, I'll discuss it later class. Class for our grading system, of course, we have 70% performance test, 30% written works for a total of 100%. So we are going to debone a fish, okay? We are going to cook chicken adobo, or if you want, you can have your pork adobo, okay? Class, let me remind you of the different topics that we will be discussing for second grading. Okay, the correct use of kitchen tools, paraphernalia, equipment. Okay, what else? You are going to lay out your a kitchen layout, of course, different based on the different arrangement. Okay, so I'll discuss it to you thoroughly. Okay. And then the different hazards and risks, okay, present in a kitchen, in preparing food, in the transportation of food, okay, packaging, okay. So everything that you need about cookery, okay, the basic knowledge in cookery, we'll discuss it. Expect class that we will discuss it on second grading, okay. Class, can you guess the following words? Okay, it's like 4 picks, 1 word. Okay, so what do you think? Okay, yes, it's strength. Next, okay, weaknesses. Third one, okay, opportunities. And for the last, yes, these are threats. Okay, so for this the week, we are going to discuss the SWOT analysis. Okay, the strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and the threats. Okay, in entrepreneur. Strengths are the characteristic of a business which give it advantages over its competitors. So the question is, what do you do well? Okay, so that is on how to conduct a SWOT analysis for your, of course, small business. Weaknesses, okay, characteristics of a business which make it disadvantageous relative to competitors. Where do you need to improve? It is it for, your location? Okay, is it your marketing strategies? Okay, so for opportunities, elements in a company's external environment that allow it to formulate and implement strategies to increase profitability. So what are your goals? Okay, so for example, after 2 years, I want to have another branch, okay, for my small business, see, small enterprise. Okay, what are the threats? So elements in the external environment that could endanger the integrity and profitability of the business. What obstacles do you face? Okay, so let's have analysis class. Okay, this is for a fast food business. Okay, so we have the health concern and issues, quick service, cannot cater to all the taste and preference of people, growing demand, families are too busy and prefer to dine out, local government discharging ready to eat meals affordable. Okay, lack of customization service, unhygienic and unhealthy, and growing urban lifestyle. So what are you going to do, class? Okay, so these are some of the fast food SWOT analyses. Okay, from the analysis given on the latter slide. Okay, so we are going to, or you are going to sort those analyses into strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Okay, so you can use any graphic organizers. Okay, you can use a table. Okay, so show off your creativity in making a SWOT analysis and make sure that those analyses belong to strengths, okay, the weaknesses, threats, and opportunities of a fast food business. Okay, so thanks. Do you have any questions, class? Okay, so feel free to send me a message. So for this day, goodbye and thank you.